All right. So when we think about law, there is something that we came up doing, right? So when we think about like rules that exist, think about some rules that you had as a child, right? So something that maybe your parents did to you, and they maybe outlawed something, right? For example, right? You are not supposed to lie, right? Or if if it's not lie, maybe it is don't jump on furniture. Um, Perhaps it is something where if it's not jumping on the furniture, it's don't eat too many cookies. Or it could be something like don't stay out past your curfew, if you had one. Because if you're real bad, right, you say F curfews, I do whatever I want anyway, right? So we think about like what this rule is, right? So we have laws here, and they communicate something, right? So they say if you outlaw something's like you're not supposed to lie. There's this moral quality to it, where we say, hey, maybe it's a good thing to not lie, because how are we going to establish that I can trust you in the future? If you're always deceiving people, that's really like a bad thing in the future interactions, right? So that's not really great. If we think about that, it's wrong to deceive people intentionally for your own personal gain, whether through like knowingly, telling something that's not true, or leaving out information. You think about, laws can also protect people. So it's a protection thing. So if you think about don't jump on the furniture, it does it protects people and property. So one, if you're a kid, jumping on furniture, you can destroy it. The stuffing can get out. The couch is no longer comfortable. Where's dad going to sleep if he gets into a fight with mom? Now it's just like an achy couch, so it's not, that part's not really good. It's uncomfortable to sit on. It's also in a way to protect, like personal injuries. Same thing with like, don't eat too many cookies, right? And with safety, is that, if you think about all those things, they're meant to be safety. If you jump on the furniture, there's a risk you could run into the end of a couch, and you could have a bloody nose. That happened to my sister. We were playing, the floor was lava with couch cushions. She jumped from a couch cushion to the end of the chair, bloody nose, right? It happens. She was 2, I was like 5. I felt terrible. She cried. I thought I was going to die. If you think about don't eat too many cookies, that's really so you don't get too pudgy, perhaps, or too much of a sugar fix, so you have a well-balanced diet. And staying out past curfew is more like, hey, don't do anything because nothing good happens like at 3, 4 in the morning anyway, right? So we have this moral quality where we outline rules that we like and dislike, and then we're also protecting people and property as well. So when we have these rules then, right, what they're intended to do is control behavior, to prevent you from doing something, and to say maybe that there is something else that goes into practice. At the other end, right, if we have these rules then, and these are clearly communicated, which are called clearly com, there can be a punishment aligned to that, right? Or, that could be in the form of like a sentence. It could also be in the, sentence. It could also be in terms of maybe there's some sort of restitution, so like a payment of some kind, right? But having these laws communicates what is acceptable behavior, what is not. In some ways it says what is morally good, what is not. And it outlines and controls behavior like that. So that's really what the main goal is, with this, right? So with that said, we'll pause the video here and we'll